And Mr. Mayor, your religious affiliations. You, sir.
All right, sir. I am a member of the 18th Professional Primitive Southern Baptist Congregation of Myassa, where I am the associate pastor for collections. I'm also the imam of the Ground Zero Mosque and Youth Training Center of Myassa.
Well, what are your duties as the associate pastor in charge of collections?
I make sure the church gets 10% of everything I collect on Sundays.
Okay, and the imam of the Ground Zero Mosque and Youth Training Center? How did you get that position?
Don't worry about it. I'm the sheriff, and I'm acting undercover to keep an eye on all those Muslims. It's still a tough job.
Well, how many people are there in the mosque?
There are 14 of us in the mosque, but don't worry. The rest of them are either undercover cops, or undercover sheriff's deputies, or undercover FBI agents. But it's still a tough job.
What's so tough about it then?
Oh, dealing down on that cheesy little piece of cloth the sheriff's office gives us 5 times a day, that hurts.
All right, and Mr. Mayor, your affiliations, please.
I belong to the first AME at Myassa. I am the choir leader.
Do you sing tenor, baritone?
Oh, I don't sing at all. You know how it is. Them as can sing sings, and them as can't sing leads the choir. Them as can't lead the choir, they go sit in the amen corner.
Well, what's your favorite hymn?
I beg your pardon, sir, I'm a heterosexual.
No, sir. I meant, do you have a favorite religious song?
Oh, I certainly do, sir. Would you care if I sang a little bit of it for you? Make me, oh, make me, Lord, more than I am. Make me a piece in your master game plan. Free from the earthly tempestuons below. I got the will, Lord, if you got the toe. Drop me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life. In no neither left nor to the right, but straight through the heart of him righteous upright. Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life. Take all the brothers who've gone on before, all of the sisters who've walked through your door. Take all the departed, dear loved ones of mine. Stick 'em up front on the offensive line. A lonely bench warmer I'm contented to be, until the time that you have need of me. The flash on the scoreboard that shines from on high, and that big Super Bowl way up in the sky. Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life. In no neither left nor to the right, but straight through the heart, and righteous upright. Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life.
All right then. Let's get this one back on track. Mayor number 3, could you please tell us about your religious affiliations?
I am a member of Our Lady of Perpetual Sacred Collateral Damage Cathedral, Rectory, and Girls' School, where I am the fuzzy mascot for the girls' school, the Innocent Bystander. Every year at homecoming, we have a special Innocent Bystanders Day.
And what improvements will you make if you are re-elected?
I plan to lower taxes on our citizens so they will have more money to give to my super PACs and to my undeclared slush funds. In order to improve the quality and quantity of our labor force, I'm going to invite Guadalajara, Mexico to relocate to Myassa County. If they can't come, I'm going to make the same offer to the Guangdong province of China. Since they're municipalities, they'll be enticed there because they won't have to pay property taxes. I'm going to invite more entertainment to the Santorum Ballroom next year. We already are the host of the Gay Pride Convention and the annual Drag Cotillion, plus with a home court for the sultry Sphinx Tourette's Girls Roller Derby team. But I would like to bring in women's fighting and wrestling tournament next year, because the women's fart has some of the best women wrestlers in the world today. They got Robbie Van Dam, who has his great big sign for hazardous waste on her chest, because whenever she bends over, she got some serious fallout. We also got Mickey Defoliate. Now when Mickey finishes wrestling, y'all gonna have nothing left but a smoldering log. And we also gonna have the Lady Cremator. If you put an egg in your mouth when she starts wrestling, in 3 minutes, you're gonna have a hard-boiled egg. And that's not the only hard-boiled thing you're gonna have either. We've been having a lot of success with our boys and girls high school basketball teams. They won the last 12 Myassa regional tournaments in a row, so this year we think we're going to invite some opponents for them. Yes, y'all, you're going to be frothing to see what comes out of the Santorum in Myassa this year. Y'all come now, you hear?
Mr. Mayor, what plans do you have on discouraging voter fraud and errors?
I plan on having people bring mirrors with them to the voting stations, because if they can't recognize themselves, they should not be allowed to vote. I'm going to require photo identification from all the QCCs before I will allow them to register.
Mr. Mayor, what are QCCs?
Quasi-corporeal companions, you know, like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy, and that commie under your bed, that monster in your kid's closet, dead people, the Kenyan Muslim president, you know, folks don't really exist. Unless their grandfathers were registered to vote. We don't want no hanging chads and computer malfunctions in Myassa. So every election, I sit down and I fill out every ballot right. That way when you want to vote, all you got to do is come in and pick one up off the stack and drop it in the voting box. And that way you will know that you voted right and that your vote will be counted. If you can't make it to the voting booth, all you got to do is give us a call and we will mail you one, and you can just send it right on back. Or if you'd prefer not to waste a stamp, you can just tell us to drop some of them in the box for you, and we'll do it. You don't even have to live in Myassa to vote in Myassa. All you got to do is let us know you want to vote in Myassa, and we'll put some ballots in the box just for you. In Myassa, it's all democracy all the time.